I think it broke into there in New Zealand. That's the Golriz Ghahraman incident. So she is a Green Party politician, and while she was away on holiday, Christmas holidays, a report came out that she was caught shoplifting from a store in Ponsonby, and there's video camera evidence and all of that. Not once, but twice. And now, if you read the paper yesterday, a third time, a third store in Wellington of her shoplifting. Now, the thing I got from this story was that, man, the attacks from every which way, from every media, like the news, newspaper stuff, everything, like grabbed this story with two hands and went hard. And it's sort of like within a day, she got her she resigned from her position. I don't know about you guys, but I probably didn't need to have all that other extra information. I mean, the shoplifting thing, got caught shoplifting, that's it. Like, you know, I don't know, but I felt like the attacks was too much for her to just leave it alone, and she had to lose her job over that. But she does have a disease. She's got MS, so she's got multiple sclerosis, which means she loses her nervous system every now and then. So, like one day, I think she talked about it on an interview last year, how she got diagnosed with MS and she was living with it. So she might go blind for like an hour randomly, or she'll go deaf for a couple hours randomly. Like, she doesn't know when it happens, so she has to take pills to make sure that doesn't happen. So I think it's an autoimmune disease where it attacks your nervous system. So she has to live with that. But the shoplifting thing, I don't know, man. The last time I heard about celebrity shoplifting was Winona Ryder. She got blacklisted in Hollywood all those years ago when she was shoplifting. But then when you go, it's funny because you go on the news and read the paper, like there's all these stories about the psychology of shoplifting. I think there was if you watch TV news on last week on Thursday, I think Thursday or Friday, they had a story about shoplifting in general and what goes through the mind of a person who shoplifts. Man, I actually remember when I shoplifted back in the days after school. I think it was a Slam magazine. Magazine one time at Tom's Superette.
Do you reckon you had MS back then?
But anyway, yeah. So it was funny because funny, but it was interesting that apparently it's $1 billion retails.
Yeah,
retail in New Zealand, they lose $1 billion every year due to shoplifting, and it's a common thing. It's a common thing. It's a common thing. Yeah,
like even at my work, guys now walk in and walk out with big ass shopping. There's not much we can do about it. But ask them to put them back if they become violent, just let them go. There's so much you just want to grab them by the necks, but you can't.
Yeah. So that's all I had to say about that. Like, I thought the media got it to lose a job with the way they portrayed her in that. Because, man, they went hard. They showed the video of they showed the video of her stealing it, the camera in the store. Yeah, they went to her house, knocked on her door when she came back from holiday, trying to ask her questions. They're talking to her friends about how she was like, have you ever been shopping with her? It's like, see, I think if you're listening around the world, in New Zealand, those are bigger stories, when shit like that happens. It's like the one, one story.
But it's stupid because it's like, she's a politician, right? But like, I think I watched 2 or 3 like snippets of this woman. She says she's an immigrant, man. 6 years after being here, wanted a job and to be like a local MP. Fuck, she ended up in caucus, man. That's bigger than most people even do in the whole lifetime. Yeah, they're giving her shit for shoplifting. It just happens to be because she's a public servant, that she's in the public eye. So you got to be mindful of the stuff that she does, and just the consequences of her actions in there. But I don't, but not being sad, but like, I'm not sold on the MS and that being a particular reason why she took the governments. Like, if it was more like life ending, like she said, oh look, I'm eventually gonna go blind and I won't be able to walk. I would accept that and just say, sweet, you were just after the thrill, man. It was just a thrill. You know, she should still get prosecuted or whatever comes to her. But I mean, you know, you got to remember now she's walked away from Korea. Like, does that mean like no one's ever given a second chance? Like, because she's still good at what she does. I mean, she just happens to get caught.
Well, she's a qualified lawyer. So that probably makes it worse, if you're a lawyer and you break the law. What if you get
how many lawyers?
Disbarred?
But how many lawyers? How many lawyers have a conscience, do you know? How many lawyers are real honest? It's like, look, just take the deal, man. That's the best you're gonna get. You know, that's how most lawyers think.
Look, I didn't look into the psychology around it about rich people shoplifting, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah,
you know, when I said before, like, why on the radar, she got caught shoplifting, and like, she's no like poor person. You know, she's a A-list actress back in her day. You know, but I think it's a thing. Yeah, it's interesting.
Must be their way of wanting to be normal. Shoplift like everybody else. They can't do it when they're like super famous or rich, or in the public eye, like you said earlier.
But I think it's stress. Might be stress, eh?
Yeah.
Stress, spur of the moment thing. I don't know, because you're right. You know, she's a politician. She should know better. She's a fucking lawyer. She should know better. How can you be a lawyer and break the law like that? You know.
But I mean, it wouldn't have helped that it was fancy boutique places, like, you know, you're gonna go shopping in Ponsonby. Like, fuck, for anyone around the world who knows, if you're gonna go shopping in Ponsonby, fuck, you gotta make sure, like, when you go buy a pair of pants, you know, they're not gonna be like the Johnny Book $100. Fuck, these pants are gonna be like $200 or $300, eh? So whatever she was taking would have been worth, you know, at least $300 or $400.
I think I saw in the news, like, she's going to court tomorrow, and when they did their story about shoplifting in general, they were talking about what she could get. I think they said it depends on how much the item costs, if you steal anything. So I think $1,000 and under, it's 3 days or 3 months. 3 months. You get 3 months. If it's between 1,000 and 5,000, it's like a year. If it's over 30,000, it's like 3 years.
A year lockup.
Yeah, or whatever. Home detention, home. You stay home with the thing around your ankle.
Good time.
But no, it's not a good look for her, man, because she's a lawyer, man. She should know better.
Yeah, I mean, her time would probably be best suited helping inmates or people trying to get the right help for their court case. If anything was to happen, eh? Like, oh, what are you in here? Shoplifting lawyer. You're like me. We have to go sit over there. I'll come talk to us later. I pardon her. It was I pardon her. She's all good. She can step out of caucus, but I'd pardon her even if she said that it's medical. But I didn't have to hear the medical side of it. It's like, you know, she's human, man.
Okay.
Fuck you, money.
That's you then. You're the judge, and that's your ruling. How about you, Eric? What will your ruling be? If you're the
community
judge.
Service.
How many days?
Now probably be how many months? Probably 4 weeks of community service.
Right.
4 weeks.
Right. I'll think. Yeah, community service. A month community service, and pay it back. Give the item back.
Yeah.
Or not pay for the item. Pay for the item.
Yeah. Pay that back.
Yeah.
Because when's the article going to come out with the name of the place that she took it from? It's just free publicity.
No, it's come out. Well. I forgot the name of it. It's in Ponsonby.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
But there's a third place just came out on the news. A third place in Wellington.
Ponsonby? How? Man, nobody robs them. I mean, shit. That's Ponsonby.
But good on them, man. The security at the shop must be real poor if they only noticed it after she left. Fuck.
So
fuck all the security films out there.
I don't think they will expect anybody stealing from Ponsonby, but then again, these days.
Okay.